veteran Jason Sanders ready to get us started. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season as quarterback, but Greg, just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn and had a really good first year as a starter.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or...
right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
On 2nd down, Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers, and when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll go play action with Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's the former Raider. They signed him back in March. It's Josh Jacobs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
In motion, Reed. Here's Jacobs. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll try to run for it. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
The Dolphins offense ready for their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert.
All the offense is trying to do here is just get a little breathing room so that they can operate their entire system. For this defense, they sold out, brought pressure, and the offense is lucky that that one didn't result in 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Mostert. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20. To return, it's Nixon. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Up the middle with Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. In motion, Reed. He'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42. They send a receiver in motion left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Love. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now Love. That complete to Jacobs. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. In motion, Reed. On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was gonna be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 2-0 is indeed the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Second and 11. To throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Love to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. ground to start the drive. It's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He's got a man. That's Watson. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Running is Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Love. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Here's Love. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Third down and 9. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Here's the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Now the return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return, and that's where the offense will take over. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That is Hunt. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. McManus on for the point after. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Packers tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now 2 and a throw.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing again, it's Tua. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. This one into the hands of Beckham. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Again, it's Tua. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Tua to throw again. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. On second down, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
On second down, Jacobs. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. It was the Packers' leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters, as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Tua, give it to Achane. He'll get about 2. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Tua. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. Third and 5. Here's Jacobs. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Third and 9. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it, 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is H.N. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man, right side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion here is Washington. Here's a give to H.N. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Third and a yard. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua gonna throw here on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's gonna have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
In motion is Hill. On the ground is H.A. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tua brings his guys up to go for 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On the carry, here's Achane. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown. and the two-point conversion. We call it the octopus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offensive running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. First and 10. A good play action with Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Love. Taking off. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. In motion, it's Waddle. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll tuck it and take off.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
On play action, Love. Working across the field, he spots Watson. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Packers.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. The man in motion is Watson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 54 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Tua gonna throw. He's gonna keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Packers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock? by keeping the ball.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. That is fielded at the 13. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hill brought in motion. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Third and long. Here's Tagovailoa. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Here comes a return, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Packers offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
On second down, Love. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They'll run the draw with Jacobs.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. In motion is Hill. They'll run here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Man in motion here is Washington. They'll stick to the ground. He'll keep those legs churning, and he's got the 1st down at about the 23-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This returnable with Reed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.